Today is a test. So the new shop has no sound deadening. We put all the tools in it, everything's in it, and this is what it sounds like. Hello, hey, woo, woo, woo. So we went to Walmart and bought these egg crate mattresses. You can see on the buggy right there. Eggshell mattresses, whatever you want to call them. My mattress when I was a kid. So one guy commented the comments on screen saying, you better watch out, that stuff might be flammable. Lo and behold, I looked at the description on it and it said it was flammable. It's not, it doesn't have any flame retardant sprayed on it. So right here we have the original foam. This has not been treated, and we have a treated piece of foam. It's yellow because it stayed out in the sun. This was a spare piece we had and it stayed in the window and it turns yellow. So this is the flame retardant called DRI, Class A Flame Retardant Multi-Protection. And it says it'll work on foam right there. So it's a water-based, non-toxic. It was like 60 bucks for that. And that's already diluted and everything ready to go. So we put it in the spray bottle. So this has been sprayed. We heavily coat it with one coat. It says to do 2 coats. We sprayed the back. I think I got the sides good and the top, and it's supposed to not allow it to catch on fire. All we're worried about is sparks off of like a grinder. Would go up there, hit it, you know, could smolder and catch on fire. We don't want to burn down our hard work. So this is non-treated.
See
you
what
can
happens.
see she fires right up. Pretty good. Okay. Don't breathe that. Okay, this is, we don't know, we haven't tested this one bit, so it could just
it's more
it's more flammable.
It's gas.
That stuff says, we read it wrong, it says 6 times more flammable than gasoline. So this is going to be interesting. See, that's what it's supposed to do.
Flame retardant.
That's actually extremely good. Like, it's smoldering, and I'm sure if I just sit there and held heat to it.
No, it's not lighting up.
So let's do that again, just in the middle. I mean,
instantaneously. Yeah. Sparks. Hey, blow that up. Let's do a real world application. Throw sparks at it, see if it lights up.
With the grinder?
Yep.
Let's do it. We grab a drop cord, and from Duromax, these big boys are from Duromax, and my discount code is going to be live next month. 20% off any Duromax product on generator factory.
That is heavy duty.
Yeah, 10 gauge wire. You can run 7.
Very nice.
Mobile wides. Don't forget, go on benchmarkabrasives.com. Use the discount code REDBEARD10, I believe it is. If not, it's corrected on screen, to get these flap discs, the greatest flap disc known to man.
The difference is night and day.
Oh yeah. How long
they last longer, and they eat 10 times better. And when we say 10 times, that's not an exaggeration. Literally 10 times better.
Than the Amazon ones, yeah. And I don't know the cost per disc. I need to look it up because I bought a 10 pack of them. But we contacted them. They gave us a discount code for you guys. 10% off, Benchmark Abrasives, REDBEARD10. Like I said, if I get that, we have so many discount codes through so many companies. It's hard to keep track of them.
Do you think, before we start, do you think sparks will light it up?
No.
No.
Solid flame did, so.
No, I mean the non-treated one.
Yes, I do. Now, I think it'll take a little bit, so what we're going to do is put this to hold it.
Yep.
And then I'll blow right into them.
You can put them next to each other.
Oh yeah, do 2 at once.
2 at once, and it'll show this much sparks will light this one on fire and will not light the other.
So let's do it. Trying to hold the neither is catching on fire, which makes me feel even better because with the flame retardant,
it definitely won't.
Yeah, there's no welding sparks ain't gonna get up that high. Let me clamp down this and we'll get a
even with welding sparks, I don't think it's catching.
Up.
Oh yeah, it's catching. Well, it ain't catching.
Well, I think the wind off the grinder
is blowing it right back out because it's melting it pretty hardcore.
So let's try this.
Tried clamping it. Oh, I wasn't even pointing at it.
We'll try.
I was for the...
Yeah, the main. Okay. This is the treated. So a little smoldering there. Which, I mean, that was throwing. That'll never happen in a real world scenario. So let's try this.
If it does, something weird's happening.
Raise your roof. Non-treated. Oh yeah, sorry. I tried to shut it off and so, you know.
So real world application, I don't think it was catching on fire either way.
No, I don't either.
This is the treated one.
Yep. Holding it in one spot. Let's see how long it does take to catch on fire.
It's probably been 10 seconds.
It goes right out. You seen? Yeah, that was
instantaneous. It's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lit.
This is our setup. We have some sitting there, some sitting on the old trailer,
and some in the bed of the truck as well.
Yeah, so we have 8 pieces
up.
total.
Should help a lot though. 8 pieces of sound deadening.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's enough, you know, but it might not be. Might be best just to cover everything. It's crazy how good this stuff works, though. Just like that, we're finished with the sound. Well, we can still put more, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but hello, 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 hey. So we'll compare that, you know, because we did that at first. So it sounds different to me, but only the video will tell. So I'll listen to them back to back. I'll put them back to back. But all that foam me and Lonnie set outside and sprayed, it turned yellow by the end of that day. We was afraid of that, but we was hoping one day wouldn't do it. And it did. So luckily, my old mom took all that. It looked like pea mattresses, even though they was brand new. But we went ahead and stapled them to the ceiling. My mom took all those old ones, so we had to go back and invest another $120 in what you see. But this time we bought twin mattresses, and we didn't have to cut none of those and put them up. So this hasn't been sprayed yet. Tomorrow we'll come up with a, you know, like a chemical sprayer. We need a new one anyway, so we'll go buy a new one, fill it full of that stuff first, spray it all down, and then we'll have it flame retardant. We are going to do another row over there under the garage doors and some near the racking. We're not going to fill every square inch or anything, but it did. I think it made a big difference because before the echo was ridiculous. So now you're going to see us ride down to, we're going to take a trip to Chattanooga, Tennessee to Garage Bound. He has an awesome metal fabricating shop. He makes pretty much fixes anything you got and makes stuff like staircases and handrails, all types of stuff like that. So we're going to run down there and he's going to donate us some pallet racking. Unfortunately, his house got hit by the tornado a couple months ago in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and it completely destroyed it. And his garage out back was kind of his personal garage, had some pallet racking, so he donated it to us. So we're going to go get it and we're going to clean up the shop, the big hoard pile. Where could we be? What up, Pooch? Came down to Chattanooga to Garage Bound. Got a pretty sweet metal shop, and oh, look at that! There's his sweet face. Look at that. He donated some pallet racking to us, and we came down to get it. About an hour drive. We've got a pretty sick shop. Look at this. I think they just got done with that. It's pretty sweet. Got a ton of toy. It's a sick shop, that's for sure. Some old school bicycles hanging. Look at that old chopper. Yeah. That's pretty sick. Yeah, no car, go-kart. So this is what the tornado did. Yeah, I mean, it destroyed everything. It's crazy. Never been in a, tornado disaster area. There's his house, which is pretty much murdered. That's where he started garage bound at. It's wild. Like I said, we're in Chattanooga, Tennessee. This was like a month and a half, 2 months ago, this tornado came through. Trying to get the wind where it can be in the mic. It's blowing right through here.
Oh yeah, dead.
It'll stop in just a second. It's crazy, what? Yeah, convertible. Got the say drop top shop.
Drop top shop. Oh, I gotta put that ladder back.
What up?
What up, guys?
What up, it's crazy how
Quite.
this doesn't look, the way in is what was crazy. It was just
We'll
like
film the way.
Yeah, we'll film when we go out, but you can see, I mean, it just ripped his house apart. They was kind of in this section, got in the door jam, and didn't hurt. I mean, them and their animals was perfectly fine through it, which is crazy to see what happened. But yeah, he donated a ton of pallet racking, which we was in desperate need of, so it's awesome for him to lend a hand to the shop, and got a bunch of old school goodies, some Harley parts, some old school chopper wheels, some stuff to make gas tanks out of, and this guy, great.
Hey, thanks for coming down Redbeard Garage for meeting us, and thanks for coming out here and getting this pallet racking out of our way. I hope you can use it in your new shop. Consider that a shop warming gift from GarageBound LLC in Chattanooga.
Look at all that.
Oh shoot!
Cray.
There was a really good view while ago.
Yeah, look at this. Look up. Well, we had like a 2-second span every time.
Yeah.
Hiring houses in the neighborhood. Now these are cars and things and stuff. People and Tesla style radios.
Tesla. This is from a Tesla. This makes my truck all electric.
We have a Raptor. It's secretly a Raptor truck, but it's just like an F-150 body.
It's got the regular F-150 body, but it's a Raptor.
It is.
I just didn't want to flaunt, wealth.
Yeah.
So I bought the basic XLT Raptor edition.
The Raptor edition, yeah. I didn't think about that. But these people think they're cool, but they have a BMW, but
X5.
they're Steve's.
Well, you think your car's 5 times better than my truck?
Yeah. All right, bye.
All right, see. So there's the pallet racking, got it all done. We do need one more right here. We was going to do a urinal back in this corner and a shop sink. Changed our mind, we're going to put the shop sink beside the door over there. And these are 3 foot wide, so all we need, GarageBound gave us enough of these cross slats and these mesh pieces to do another shelf. we just got to get the 2 end caps. So basically what we're going to do is get 2 more end caps and cut them down to 2 foot wide and re-weld them. So basically we'll just cut all these welds in here, cut these down 2 foot, and then slide that in and re-weld it. So that'll allow us to put 1 more shelf right here. If we just do 3 foot, you'd only have less than 2 foot to walk in, which would be super tiny. So we're going to do a 2 foot one, and we got more engines in the engine room to put over there. And again, I'm going to say it one more time. The engine room is not to hold engines, it's to build engines in a clean environment, and transmissions and whatever the case may be. A lot of people got confused in the early days. But this looks awesome, super organized. We need to, you know, fine tune it, but that's the way it's going to be. But we're not putting the urinal in here because it's me by myself most time, and Lonnie and Braxton if much people's over. So I was going to put a urinal just to keep foot traffic out of our office, because we're going to have a full bath with a shower, everything in there. But I feel like putting a urinal in here, for one, you got to worry about people flushing and your garage smelling like urine. You got to worry about people sprinkling the wall. So I just figured it's, you know, if someone needs to use the bathroom and I don't know them, we got a tree line out there they can use. So yeah, we are doing a shop sink though, right beside that door where that ladder's at, because we can wash our hands before I go in for lunch or whatever. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Huge shout out to GarageBound. Check him out on Instagram. He posts quite often on there. It was awesome of him to donate these racks because they aren't cheap. These things are like 500 used in my area. So it was awesome. He reached out and just said, actually I called him about the tornado hitting his house. And then he was like, hey, I got some pallet racking. I'd love to donate to the channel. And I was like I always say, don't you threaten me with free stuff, because I'll come get it. So huge shout out to him. We'll get the other 2 end caps very soon, and we'll finish off this. But it's so nice now. We still got to clean up. We got dirt everywhere. More we swept out from here. Got to get the buggy seat shined up and put in. But we'll do a full garage tour in just a week or so, because now we have everything. We're waiting to put our toolbox and stuff in the engine build room, and then we're done. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you Go Power Sports for always sponsoring our videos and supporting us with dope nasty parts. We thank you guys for supporting us for 5 years and making it to this huge achievement. And more importantly, we thank God for allowing us to get to this point, because without him we wouldn't have none of this. That's for true. He's a good old guy. So we love you guys, and God bless.